Missed out on breakfast? Fret not. It's never too late to grab a bite.
On today's Breakfast Bites, we talk about the best way to wake up, which sounds apt given that the two of you are running on empty pretty much. Now, you must have heard plenty of advice about how to prepare for a good night's sleep, right?
Yes.
Nighttime routines. But what about waking up? What's the ideal way to start your day? So your schedule often determines exactly when you get out of bed. Case in point, we're up at the crack of dawn or earlier because of work. But to the extent you can shape your routine, experts have some thoughts on the healthiest morning habits. What are yours, first and foremost?
Oh my gosh, I don't have any habits nowadays because I think my body's getting used to this schedule that we have.
Yeah.
I wake up before the alarm.
Okay.
Usually it's in a panic to be like, did I miss it? And
Even
then
if you've not slept enough?
Correct.
Okay, interesting.
And then I'll check it, but oh, I still have another 10 minutes. And I always enjoy the 10 minutes before the alarm goes off. That's what I do. What about you, Ryan?
Yeah, so I wake up before the alarm as well, sometimes 1 or 2 hours before.
Oh, no.
So I'm kind of stuck. Do I go back to sleep or do I just wait it out? On the better days, the routine would involve just waking up on time, taking some deep breaths, and then getting my coffee and letting it kick in before I get to work.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Well, this is what circadian rhythm experts and sleep experts say you should or could do in the morning, right? Number one is stay consistent. So assuming you had the flexibility to choose, is there an ideal time to wake up? Not exactly, as long as you sleep for 7 to 9 hours each night.
Oh, man.
There's no quote-unquote best time to wake up. More important is that you stick to the same time, okay? Your body runs on circadian rhythms that regulate not just your sleep-wake cycle, but also your metabolism, your appetite, your hormones, your mood, your body temperature, and your cognitive function. So waking up at a consistent time can help keep these body functions running smoothly. Waking up much later or earlier than you're used to can make you feel drowsy or uncoordinated. And researchers say in the long term, they found links between irregular sleep patterns and increased risks of obesity, diabetes, mood disorders, heart disease, and cancer.
That sounds terrible. But you mentioned waking up at a consistent time.
Which is what you do.
Yeah, but doesn't that involve also sleeping at a consistent time to meet the 7 to 9 hours of sleep?
Ideally, I think they're talking about weekends. So if you end up sleeping late, you should try and still maintain that schedule. Tip number 2 is don't let weekends throw you off. There you go. If you feel tired enough to sleep in on weekends, you're probably not getting enough rest during the week. In these cases, experts suggest sticking to your typical wake-up time and taking a nap later in the day. This can help keep your circadian rhythm in sync. If you feel you absolutely must sleep in, you can likely get away with an extra hour. Any longer and you might experience drowsiness, digestive issues, and trouble focusing, which is similar to jet lag. In fact, sleep experts use the term social jet lag to refer to the effects of staying up late and sleeping in on weekends.
Hold on, you're saying that we're allowed to sleep in for up to an hour on weekends? Do you see yourselves waking up at 4:30 or 5 a.m. on the weekends?
Typically, I wake up at 6:37 anyway.
Yeah, I've always wondered, can you make up for sleep on the weekends, like clear your sleep debt?
I don't think you can. This is what the experts are saying, right? Like you can take a nap later in the day, but try and maintain a consistent wake-up time. Tip number 3, which is something that we cannot seek out, sunlight. As soon as you wake up, open the blinds and switch on the lights. Then as soon as you can, ideally within an hour, try to get outside. Viewing any light in the morning, especially sunlight, helps signal to your body that it is daytime.
Okay.
When the light hits your eyes, it triggers a pathway, they say, between your brain and your adrenal glands that tells your body to release cortisol, which is the stress hormone. This hormone makes you feel alert, which in turn could boost your mood. Now, some limited studies suggest that viewing morning sunlight can improve your sleep the following night as well. When the sun hits your eyes, it triggers a metaphorical stopwatch, which begins the countdown to bedtime, later telling your body when to release the sleep hormone, melatonin.
So I've seen an alarm clock that starts to brighten slowly, gradually, like it's the sun rising. So I've always wanted to buy that. So
Get into that in a bit, yeah.
And all the different alarm clocks that have been on the market, like I've seen a coffee grind smell alarm clock as well.
Oh, yes.
And another one that heats up your pillow.
Ooh.
So that your partner next to you does not get affected as much when your typical conventional alarm clock sound rings in the room. So there are so many different types of alarms. Yeah.
Sounds like an idea worth experimenting with. But staying with the sunlight bit, Even on overcast days, morning sunlight is strong enough to regulate your body clock. But if you wake up when it's still dark, it can be useful to turn on a powerful artificial light, such as a light box. You might also try waking up to a sunrise alarm clock, Ryan Huang, which gradually becomes brighter to mimic the rising sun. Now, there's no specific amount of time you must spend in the morning sunlight, but more exposure is better as long as you protect your skin. An hour is best, but even 15 minutes is better than nothing.
Okay. I like to stand in my bathroom with the lights on just for the first couple minutes that I'm up to wake myself up. Unfortunately, I'm not going to turn on the main light because my husband is probably still snoozing, but I do find that it kind of jolts me awake.
Does it?
Yeah, the light. Yeah.
Fair enough. And the final tip is skip the snooze button. Snoozing your alarm may feel like a gift to yourself, but it isn't the best way to start your day. The urge to snooze is your body's way of saying you need more sleep, and if you have the flexibility in your schedule to hit snooze, then experts agreed you're better off setting your alarm for the later end of your snooze window and getting up then, and that way your body can get the extra rest it craves uninterrupted.
Sounds like it makes sense, but it doesn't always work out somehow.
I suppose that's where the phrase, if you snooze, you lose, comes from, right?